everybody. Hope you guys doing alright. This is what it does. It does piss me off, but I'm tired of letting my anger bring me down, and others too. So I'm not gonna. I don't want it to continue to bother me because it's not helping anything. But it is a very sick thing that needs to be changed. So 13. I've talked a lot about the 13th Sons YouTube channel. I do not know him. I've never communicated with him other than I did leave a couple of tweets on his tweeting page or whatever. And because I didn't follow his protocol on covering my heads, that was the main reason why he blocked me, is because I chose not to cover my head. That's his choice. He warned me. I continued not to cover my head. He blocked me. It is what it is. That instance actually helped me. So even though I think there's a better way that could have been done, I'm glad he did what he did because I needed to learn what I needed to learn, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if he hadn't done what he did. So I appreciate it. However, I still think there's a better way it could have been done. With that being said, I want to continue moving on because his channel came to me, I think, almost 10 years ago. It's been a while. So I've had years to go over this stuff, and I've taken this material. I've embraced it very deeply. I don't think I would be on this planet right now if it hadn't been for his channel. So I am enormously grateful for what he has done. However, there are a few things, and I noticed these things immediately. As soon as I started watching his channel, there was like 95% or so of what he says is good and pure and stuff that I totally encourage people to follow. However, there was a slight few things that I saw that he mentioned, that he spoke on, that he believes in, that I was in serious disagreement. And it's helping others. And yeah, it's very specifically, I can remember him responding to somebody, I think, asking him about the kids, and he specifically said, "Don't worry about the kids." And when he said that, it just didn't feel right. But a lot of people that watch him took that and ran with it, and they took that, and I mean, if you're aware that kids are starving to death, and this person that is perceived to be like a messenger of the Most High is telling these people that are listening to him not to worry about the kids, that in itself, like, if you're not going to worry about kids that are hurting, why would you worry about others? So this is the issue, is that I don't even know if he's done it on purpose, but whether or not, if it's on purpose or not, the issue is that he has perpetuated a perception, a way of thinking that is not in alignment with the Most High's. And yet he is, I don't know if he still is, but he was portraying himself as a messenger of the Most High's, for the Most High's, in such a way to where nobody else knows kind of what he knows. And that in itself I have issues with, because we are all able to connect with these things if we're able to connect with them. It's that simple. So I don't like anybody portraying themselves like they're able to do something anybody else can't, because in my opinion, anybody can ascend, anybody can get better, anybody can connect. Some of us have a little bit better of a natural ability than others, but it doesn't mean that anybody cannot get there. And this information is based on logic, common good sense. So it doesn't require some special abilities or anything to figure this shit out. It's common, basic, simple knowledge. Simple, basic, common sense says you see a kid, you're aware of a kid starving to death, or a human who's hurting, you help them out. That's the good, human, heartful thing to do. And yet, unfortunately, he has portrayed a message that's not about helping others. It's more about just helping yourself. And that is a part of what you need to do, but doesn't mean you don't help others. You can do both the same. This is something that I've encountered many times in the spiritual community. There's this very strong presence of people not wanting to help others. It's almost like they think that's the problem, is people wanting to help others. It's loco. And I think a lot of it has to do with these churches and the way that these Christian churches have come in and portray themselves with this message, and they encourage people to share and give, and a lot of them are fucked up and evil. So I get it. There's reason why you guys are skeptical when you hear about people talking about sharing and helping and loving and all this and that, because evil has used that mantra, that message, for evil purposes, because they know that's what humans are going to respond to. So it makes sense evil is going to use that, just like it's, in my opinion, they've used the word of Jesus, which came from other people too, but they've turned this word of Jesus Christ into this messianic symbol that everybody feels alert, or they're trying to get as many people alert to follow as much as they can because they can control people by controlling the churches. And if you go against the word of the church, then you're kicked out of that church. And then when that happens, you're left with a feeling of rebelliousness against the organization of the church, and which then translates a lot of times to the word, which what turns people into things like Satanism. I know this because I've spoken with people who have done exactly that, who are actually good people who tell me they're Satanists, but the only reason why they do it is because it's pretty much like a middle finger towards the church. It's not because they really want to like eat babies and do all this fucked up shit. No, it's because the church is really fucked up and they hate the fucking church, and so it's like, well, fuck this church. I'm gonna go just be against you guys because you guys are the real fucking problem. But it's not the word's fault. It's these fucked up organizations that portray themselves to be the word when in actuality they're just trying to suck fucking people's monies and energies for their own evil purposes. So, with that being said, I get why people are skeptical to say these things, but that's the evil intentions. I mean, that's where you need to use your discernment. If an organization is not using those funds in a good way that's helping people, clearly they're not good. So just keep it moving. Find an organization that's truly about helping others and help that. Or you seek help yourself, you know. But the message that we need to be spreading as human beings is that we all need to help each other out as much as we can. And if you can't, that's okay. Just be like, yo, man, I'm dealing with some shit right now. At this moment, I'm not able to help you. I'm sorry you're hurting. I got to take care of me. But as soon as you are good and you're aware of something that you could do to help something else out, to me, that's your humane duty to share that abundance. And if we all thought like that, I don't think any of these problems would be going on like they are. So, anywho, man, this is why I come across like I come across. All right.